Today I am going to talk about numerical computation by using MATLAB or OCTAVE, and I'll discuss which software is good for what, whether we should go for MATLAB or OCTAVE. Now, OCTAVE a free MATLAB alternative, because you know MATLAB is a commercial software, but GNU OCTAVE is a free software, open source software. Now I'll talk about what is the difference between OCTAVE and MATLAB. So now here you see, so this is the logo of GNU OCTAVE, and this is logo for MATLAB or Simulink. Now what is the difference between OCTAVE and MATLAB? OCTAVE, that is open source software, MATLAB a commercial software. OCTAVE free to use, MATLAB requires a license. OCTAVE similar syntax to MATLAB, MATLAB also similar syntax to OCTAVE. Limited package ecosystem for OCTAVE, and MATLAB has extensive package ecosystem. OCTAVE is good for basic computation, MATLAB is excellent performance optimization based software. In OCTAVE you can give command line interface, means from using command line interface you can put command, and MATLAB has desktop GUI, graphical user interface. OCTAVE has active community support, and MATLAB has large user community with comprehensive support. Now, which software we should use for what? Whether we should use OCTAVE for which purpose, and if you use MATLAB for which purpose. Choose OCTAVE for open source flexibility, basic computation, tight budget, and command line interface. If you need all this, so you can choose OCTAVE. When do you choose MATLAB? For MATLAB, we can do, MATLAB has advanced functionality, MATLAB has extensive toolbox, it can give better performance, and MATLAB give the desktop GUI. Even nowadays OCTAVE has also the desktop GUI, and as MATLAB is a commercial software, so commercial support can easily get. So both are suitable for numerical computation and data analysis, but consider specific requirement, budget and support when we choosing between OCTAVE and MATLAB. So remember, MATLAB is a commercial software, means we need to pay money. OCTAVE is a free software, open source software, so we can use freely. Now today, so here I will use OCTAVE, because you know the syntax between MATLAB and OCTAVE has no difference. So whatever program and whatever calculation we will do in OCTAVE, so same thing, same syntax we can use in MATLAB. So here I will show you the numerical computation or how to use OCTAVE. Here I'll show you, and I'm here using OCTAVE only. Now when you open the OCTAVE, so you will see this kind of layout. Now I'm going to show you so how which type of layout you will get. Now this is the GNU OCTAVE. So if you click that, you will get this type of Windows layout. So this blank page is like that command window. Okay, and here this is file browser. So here we can just change the directory of the concerned file, and workspace, whatever variable we create, whatever variable value is there, so that will you can see here. And here, that is the command history, whatever command we used in the command window, so that we can see in that command history. Now from the PPT I am saying same thing. So now here, so this is the layout. Okay, so this blank page is the command window. In command OCTAVE, the command window refers to interface. You can enter command, execute code, and interact with the OCTAVE environment. It is the primary area where you communicate with Octave by typing command and receiving output. Means here we can type anything like 2 plus 2 whatever, 5 plus 6, you can get that. It is like a calculator. In command window we can give the command. Next, so file browser, so work with file and directories in the Octave. Next is that workplace or workspace where variable and their values are stored during an active session, Octave session or active session. Then command history. Octave keeps a record of the comments you have entered during your current session, allowing you and negative and allowing you to navigate and reuse previously executed command. Means from here whatever command you are using, so that we can see here. Then here again, if you go here, so again command window, so that will give command window. Documentation, here you can get the documentation. Then variable editor. Okay, so whatever variable editor, if you have the edit means some code, you can change that. And this is the editor, so here you can write the code. Okay, now we'll work on that command window. So now I'll show you how to use basic variable and how to use variables and how to do the basic operation in Octave. Okay, now here I'm just only taking that command window, so here you can do that. Now in that command window I'll execute command and I'll get the result. Okay, now here, so now you can see that 2 plus 2. Now earlier, if here suppose if you want to clear the screen, so if your screen is totally full with that calculation, so you can clear the screen. So for that you have to put CLC. If you do that, you will clear the screen. So that 2 arrow, so that is actually prompt, and then after that you can do the command. So like 2 plus 2, so I'm putting here, so that is 4. Now that 2 plus 2 is the command and answer 4 is a response. We can use variable also, like a is a variable, and then we assign a variable is exp of 4, means we are calculating e to the power 4, so that gives the result 54.598. Now display output, how you want to get your display. Like suppose you have some number pi is 3.1416. now if you want to get this number as a exponential format, so how do you get that? So for that, like you can use format sort give that short answer, format sort give that exponential. So now if you put format sort e, now format sort, sort means SHORT, sort e. Now if you press pi, so then that will give 3.146 e to the power plus 00. Okay, so now exponential term will come. Now if you put that format long e, and then if you place pi, so you can see again this that whole long digit will show, and then exponential term, though exponential term is here 0. Okay, so only 3.1415926535879, so this whole value will give. So now you can press all this, or you can give the command, and accordingly you will get the output. Now first the variables and basic operation. So first is variable. In Octave, variable are used to store the manipulated data. To assign a value to a variable, use the equal sign. Suppose you have suppose x as a variable. Now if you want to assign value, so you have to put equal sign, then assign the value. Okay, now x is very case sensitive. Now if you put capital X, so that will give the error. Okay, now if you put small x, that will give the result. Okay, now again all are giving that exponential term, so for that we have to change that format short, so we will get everything short answer like okay 10. And variable names are very case sensitive, so if here whatever variable you assign, I assign, so that is small letter. For capital letter, if we use that, will give some error. Okay, and that variable can include letter, number, and underscore. Avoid using octave, so you should not use inbuilt function as a variable. Otherwise, that will be give the conflict between variable as well as inbuilt function, and that will give the error. We can do many arithmetic operations like plus, minus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, now here lot of inbuilt functions are there, like square root. Like if you want to calculate root 2, so we have to put inbuilt function sqrt of 2. So that is 2. That will give 1.4142. Even square root of 9, we know that is 3. We can use sine of a. Sine a variable we denote as a 4. So sine 4, we will get the result. We can cosine means cos 4, we will get the answer. We also use log, natural log, so that is log of 4, we can get the answer. And log base 10, for that you have to put log 10, that is base 10. And here this is log e, natural logarithm, this is log base 10, and you will get the answer. And we can use the parenthesis to segregate between the mathematical computation. Otherwise, there will be some wrong calculation. I mean, octave follows standard mathematical rules of operator precedence. Parentheses can be used to override the default order of the operation. Now here see, so my screen is full, so you can clear the screen, so we can put ELC. Now we can do so here first we have assigned the variable a is equal to 5. So earlier it was 4. Now when we press when a is equal to 5, so that will be override, and b is equal to 3. Now we can do addition. So c is equal to a plus b. d is equal to a minus b. We can do that, and also we can do d, e is like a multiplication, we can do that. Division, we can do that. Many more things we can do that. We can calculate log, cosine, sine, so we can do that. Even we can do that combination of addition, multiplication, and exponentiation. So that we can do, like L is equal to a plus b, then into c to the power 2. We will get some result. So here we can do all these things: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, square root, exponential, sine, cosine, natural logarithm, combination of addition, multiplication, and exponentiation. Now here is the exercise, so we can do the exercise and we can solve this. Calculate the value of 3 by 4, so we can do that. 3 to the power 4, so that will give the result. And divide 25 by 7, so 25 by 7 will get the answer. Now here we can get only integer, so for that integer 32 25 by 4, we can do that, we will get the result. So if you have any problem, if you don't know the comment, so you can search internet or you can go to the help section. So here help section, you will here help name, help whatever you want, so you press that, so that will give that octave will give the details of that, and from there we can find everything. Insert, calculate to the power 8 by 1 minus 2 to the power 5. That we also can do that, like 2 to the power 8 divided by, then we have to use parenthesis. Okay, so 1 minus 2 to the power 5. So here please use to calculate, means do the exercise. If you do, just explore that software, you will learn better and better. Next, here also I am giving the exercise, exponential and logarithm in octave, so you can do that. Okay, so if you have any issue, any problem, so please just raise your comment in the comment section.